The Prime Minister has spoken at the Dunedin Mosque that was the original target of the accused gunman during her first visit to the city since the Christchurch attacks. She was inundated with love from the Muslim community there as further revelations emerged about the alleged shooter's links to the far right in Austria. Timothy Brown filed this report.
Wherever Jacinda Ardern stepped foot in Dunedin, members of the Muslim community poured forth to embrace her. The Prime Minister has garnered global support for the caring way she has interacted with New Zealand's Muslim community in the wake of the attacks. But today in Dunedin, the shoe was on the other foot. She spoke to the congregation at Al Huda Mosque in private before addressing media.
One of the things that I've been very aware of, this was the city where the perpetrator of the terrorist attack in Christchurch was living at the time, and the Muslim community here were acutely aware of that. I wanted to come to visit with them, to hear and talk about their concerns and just have a chance for listening, really.
Jacinda Ardern says she has been heartened to hear the stories of support from the community.
There was one woman in the room who said she had lived in New Zealand for more than a decade, but she had never felt more at home than she had in the last 10 days. And I find that such an astounding message in the wake of what the community has experienced.
The Prime Minister says she's provided assurances to the community about what is being done to ensure their safety going forward. Ms Ardern says the armed police presence will remain for some time, but all New Zealanders have a duty of care.
Our job is to make sure that the community and New Zealand as a whole knows that safety is our number one priority, and to give that sense of security. Equally, members of the community everywhere can give that sense of security as well.
Jacinda Ardern also visited An-Nur Childcare Centre in the south of Dunedin. The centre is owned by Muhammad Al-Ayan, whose son Atta Al-Ayan was killed in the Christchurch Mosque massacre. Dr Al-Ayan himself was injured in the attack. The Prime Minister read The Hungry Caterpillar to the children and spent time with parents. Overnight, it emerged Austrian authorities have searched the home of prominent far-right activist Martin Sellner, who leads the anti-immigration identitarian movement of Austria. He received a donation, reportedly of more than $2,000, from the accused gunman. Ms Ardern told reporters she hasn't spoken to Austrian authorities, but was otherwise tight-lipped about Brenton Tarrant's links to the country.
Do you know the date that the alleged gunman made his donation to Martin Sellner's far-right group in Austria?
No, unfortunately I do not know.
Do we know if he's made any other similar donations to other groups?
Again, this is a level of operational detail that I would prefer, given the ongoing investigations by police, to leave to them.
The minister responsible for the SIS and the GCSB, Andrew Little, also kept mum when speaking to Morning Report on the subject today.
I've been briefed on the means that he had access to afford that travel. More recent briefings have talked about his background, but I think it's important for the police and the agency supporting them to be able to assemble their case to secure that criminal conviction.
Martin Sellner has denied having anything to do with the massacre. Foreign media have reported he confirmed receiving the comparatively large donation early last year. Brenton Tarrant is known to have travelled through Europe, including Austria, late last year. In Dunedin, for Checkpoint, Timothy Brown.